Hey, hello everyone. This is Pradyut again, the guy who is kind of going to watch all the games in this 2023 World Cup. Uh, so today is the round of day one. Uh, the game between England and New Zealand, जो कि अहमदाबाद में हुआ कल. Uh, so the planning was to shoot a lot of clips, videos, and come up with a proper vlog. Uh, Magar things took more time than what I had rationed for initially. So very sorry that video will have to wait for some time because really with the travel schedule I won't be able to take care of the backlogs and everything. So very sorry for that. And before I kind of talk more about this, I'm really thankful to all those who took interest in my endeavor, or most of them had like really positive things to say about it, very encouraging. So really grateful and humbled by that. uh, Coming on to what happened in the game at Ahmedabad, let me take you right from the top. uh, I had an early morning flight, तो मैं 6:30-7 बजे के बीच में एयरपोर्ट से निकल गया था. But the first thing that I noticed once I landed in the airport is Ahmedabad, the airport and the whole city has gotten a facelift. मैं शायद 5 या 6 साल बाद अहमदाबाद आ रहा था. The airport is very clean. They have expanded it, very well organized. There are people to help you out, to direct you at any point in time. Uh, Probably something which is happening because of the World Cup, as well as अभी G20 में लोग यहाँ पर आए होंगे, तो उसके लिए किसी ज़माने में जब मैं अहमदाबाद एयरपोर्ट आता था तो फिर उसके बाहर निकल जाओ तो आपको कुछ भी नहीं मिलता था. बट नाउ दे हैव लाइक प्रॉपर कमर्शियल स्पेसेस, पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन फॉर कैब पिकअप्स एंड ड्रॉप्स. सो वेरी इम्प्रेसिव. मैं थोड़ा और सिटी के अंदर गया था तो मुझे दिखा कि कितनी ज़्यादा एनहांसमेंट हुई है. एवरीथिंग इज़ क्लीन एंड ग्रीन. द रोड्स आर लाइक really broad. So very impressive, like chalk and cheese of what I had seen in Ahmedabad previously and what I saw now. uh, तो ऑब्वियसली मैं इतने जल्दी पहुंच गया था तो कुछ करने के लिए था नहीं मेरे पास. तो व्हाट आई डिड, आई टुक एन ऊबर रेंटल. और मैंने बोला चलो भैया शहर घुमाओ और स्टेडियम भी दिखा देना, जस्ट टू काइंड ऑफ हैव एन आइडिया कि जाना वगैरह कैसे है. So I kind of got this like really nice guy. I took a 2 hours rental. और फिर उसने मुझे रिवर फ्रंट दिखाया, अटल ब्रिज दिखाया, हम स्टेडियम भी गए. आई फिगर्ड आउट मुझे कहाँ से एंटर करना है एंड एवरीथिंग. एंड देन आई केम टू द होटल विच आई हैड बुकड. तो ऑब्वियसली अर्ली चेक इन तो थी नहीं मेरे पास, तो जाके सेटिंग करनी पड़ी, कुछ एक्स्ट्रा पैसे देने पड़े. एंड it got me my room a couple of hours than what it was scheduled to be. Uh, the hotel was very basic. Would not recommend it to anyone. But yeah, when you're traveling on a tight budget, you need to kind of cut some corners. तो तैयार वैयार होके मैं जल्दी से निकला स्टेडियम के लिए. गेट खुलने वाले थे 11 बजे. तो मैं 11 बजे पहुंच गया. लेकिन 11 बजे तक उतनी क्राउड आई नहीं थी. तो गेटिंग इन टू द स्टेडियम एंड एवरीथिंग वॉज रिलेटिवली ईजी. जब आप अंदर जाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे, देयर वर पीपल हु वर काइंड ऑफ डूइंग देयर सिक्योरिटी चेक्स एंड एवरीथिंग. दे वर फ्रिस्किंग यू डाउन एंड एवरीथिंग. और जैसे ही आप स्टेडियम के अंदर एंटर करते हो, तो फिर देयर इज़ अ ह्यूज एरिया वेयर दे हैव put out some structures where you can kind of get your selfies clicked. It's a very decent area, so if there is any social media influencer wants to do a meet and greet, so that's a perfect area to do that. उससे थोड़ा आगे बढ़ा तो there was the whole book my show का crew who was checking your ticket. और मेरा टिकट चेक करते हैं उसने उसका बार कोड फाड़ दिया और मुझे बड़ा गुस्सा आया. यार बड़ी मेहनत से टिकट मिली थी तो फाड़ क्यों रहा है. So but anyway, once you kind of go on from there, there is a huge space where there are all commercial places. And ऐसा नहीं है कि आप को बहुत ज़्यादा चलना पड़ेगा to kind of reach a place where you can get something to eat or get water. uh, Talking about water, I think it was promised that free drinking water will be made available to everyone who is going to watch the games. That free water was costing everyone to 20 rupees per 300 ml in a glass. And if that glass is to be delivered at your seat, the cost is 30 rupees. So yeah, I don't know what happened. The free water probably was invisible rather than transparent. Saying that, what also impressed me about the stadium is how well is it designed, and you just need to kind of get a hang of कैसे naming convention उनके क्या हैं. Once you do that, the stadium is like very well managed to kind of control the access points and everything. You don't need to move a lot of distance to kind of reach the enclosure where you're sitting, or to use the restrooms or the other commercial stores which are out there. So I was seated in the J block, Bay 3 upper stands. तो मेरी एंट्री पॉइंट थी between pillar number 280 to 281. So I entered in there, and the first thing that I noticed, okay, the seats were like filthy, like इट वॉज फिल्दियर दैन माई हॉस्टल रूम्स इन कॉलेज यार. मतलब धूल वूल के साथ लोगों ने थूका भी हुआ था उसमें. कुछ कुछ सीट्स मतलब टूटे हुए थे, एंड नॉट द मोस्ट comfortable seats that you can find anywhere. uh, Once the crowd started coming in, I realized ये सीट टूटे कैसे, because they were like not at all subtle about it. लोग चढ़ रहे थे सीट्स के ऊपर. And yeah, the regular things which kind of happen when people kind of get together for cricket matches. uh, the match started. It was really really hot. मुझे पता था जर्नी से पहले कि heat is going to be one of the biggest adversaries that I have in my whole travel. बट इतनी गर्मी भी मैं एंटिसिपेट नहीं कर रहा, इतनी इतनी मुश्किल होगी मैं एंटिसिपेट नहीं कर रहा था. बट हाँ, लकीली it was manageable enough. And the 200 rupees that I pumped into drinking water did kind of kept things going. So अब आते हैं मैच में क्या हुआ. So सबसे पहले crowd was a small crowd, considering it's a 1.32 lakh capacity wala stadium. I think the number should be between 30 to 40,000, and maybe second half may, or in the during the second innings, that number went up to 50,000. बट दैट्स अबाउट इट. सो चीज़ ये है कि अगर ये मैच आपका वानखेड़े में हो रहा होता, पुणे में हो रहा होता, चेन्नई में हो रहा होता, तो इट वुड हैव स्टिल बीन अ हाउसफुल गेम. Alarm, sorry. uh, but considering it was in Narendra Modi Stadium, which is like the largest cricket stadium in the world, uh, yeah, it was feeling quite empty. uh, Match शुरू हुआ. The first thing that stuck out to me was some of the key players are missing, like Ben Stokes, Kane Williamson, Tim Southee. तो आधा मूड तो वहीं ख़राब हो गया. बट एक चीज़ जो मैंने नोटिस करी कि न्यूजीलैंड हैड बैटर्स टिल नंबर 9, which was a little departure from how they generally play, but maybe injuries played a role in that. So it just suited them perfectly कि वो टॉस जीत के पहले bowling करना चाह रहे थे. On the other hand, England, who are known for their intent, their clarity, how they approach their game, they looked a little frizzled out. Uh, उनके बैट्समैन, they were trying to force the issue, but they were forcing an issue in a manner that it was very risky. Or I know there were a few dismissals जहाँ पर David Malan caught behind हुए. uh, there were very very few dismissals which happened because the batsman, because of the bowler bowling really well. It was more like they had very good control on their line and length, and the English players had to take their chances. और एक बार नया बॉल थोड़ा पुराना हुआ तो थोड़ा जब रुक के आने लगा तो फिर दे काइंड ऑफ लॉस्ट देयर वे. इवेंचुअली अहमदाबाद की विकेट जैसी है, और इट्स नॉट द बिगेस्ट ऑफ द बाउंड्रीज दैट यू विल गेट इन इंडिया. सो मुझे लग रहा था 280 विल बी ऑन द शॉर्टर साइड, और कम से कम 100-150 रन से पीछे रह छोड़ दिया उनको न्यूजीलैंड ने, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से कल वो सेकेंड इनिंग्स में खेले, वो 350 भी चेज़ तो आराम से कर जाता, 350-400, इवन विद द स्कोर बोर्ड प्रेशर इन्वॉल्व. ऑल एंड ऑल लॉपसाइडेड गेम. New Zealand did surprise me considering they had so many absentees because of injuries. But yeah, need to keep an eye on Rachin Ravindra. Someone idolizes Sachin anyways becomes important. But means like I do see a very young Ravindra Jadeja in him. Uh, so that's good. England, I think they were a little late to the party. Uh, it did not help that कि उनका इंडिया के साथ जो वार्म अप गेम था it got washed out. Uh, they were a little uncertain कि कब अटैक करना है, कितना करना है, किस मेथड के साथ करना है. But middle order में their batsmen got a good hit. Joe Root got runs, Moeen Ali got some. Josh Butler was looking amazing till the time he was there. It was very good for bowl from was it Bolt or was it Henry? यार याद नहीं, सॉरी. इट वॉज वेरी गुड बॉल, मतलब पड़ी और फिर हल्की सी बाहर निकली. रियल टाइम में तो पता नहीं चला, बट देर वर रिप्लेस गोइंग ऑन, सो दैट वाज अ ग्रेट डिसमिसल. It's early in the tournament. Teams generally take some time to get the hang of it. So that becomes very important for England now that they kind of come back really strong. Because if they lose the second game, then it starts getting a little complicated. But all said and done, cricket was good. A little lopsided though. एक्सपीरियंस वाइज पहला गेम था तो मेरे साइड से भी कुछ प्लस माइनस थे इन टर्म्स ऑफ हाउ आई प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर द होल डे. I was very tired by the end of it. I could have done a little better in terms of how I maintained my hydration before I went into the stadium. Uh, Mental expectation थोड़ी सी थी कि मतलब seats would be a little better. But yeah, that's something of my shortcoming. So that's the roundup for day one, guys. I had shot a lot of videos and clips and everything, but like I said, very sorry, that will have to wait. And once again, big thank you to everyone who kind of came and took interest in this journey. Uh, Great encouragement. I will try to get better with these vlogs and videos, and definitely will try to put in a bit picture the next time around. But till that time, take care, keep it clean, be respectful to everyone, and enjoy the cricket. Thank you.